What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be unboxing the COROS PACE PRO. It just came in the mail. I'm going to block out my address. My address is right here, but let's just unbox this. Athena's going to be helping me. She helps me unbox everything that we do. So let's see.
I got some scissors.
You wanna cut it open for me? We have paper, some stickers. I got it from GovX, so it's like 20% off, which is really cool.
I got the watch.
COROS PACE PRO. It comes in like a little square box, which, you know, most watches do, right? Okay, so it looks like right here, you just pull up this tab.
And it's open. Wow.
And it's open.
Unlock the stick.
What is on this side? So it looks like on this side, it is, oh, a little keychain. I don't know what that's for. A little chain. And we have this. I don't know what this is either. I'm going to assume that this is going to be the charger. And we have the product safety, the quick start guide, the stickers, and now the watch. Let's get this watch out of here. Pull on this. I got it in like the gray color. I feel like gray is like the closest thing to white, and if I could have gotten it in white, I would have gotten it in white. Let's pull this back and look at the screen. Let's see if we can turn it on. Look at that screen. You see that screen?
Yeah. You should get a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Or if you don't like this watch, you can get a different color, but the same watch. So still, thumbs up. So now my dad is.
Oh, we're gonna do the setup.
Steps are always good.
Feel it every single time that I do a twist and it goes. There's like a reaction. You can feel it. Set it to English. Scan with Chronos app to connect. So I will be right back because I'm recording with my phone. I'll be right back and I'm gonna set this up. What's up? So today we're gonna go out here. We're gonna do the swimming portion with the watch. I'm gonna show you guys how to set it up for like a pool swim, and we're also gonna do the indoor run. So what you're gonna want to do is hit this button right up here and hold it down to unlock your watch. Click it one more time, and depending on how you set it up, you're just gonna want to scroll all the way down until you see pool swim. Just give that a click. Set your pool length. Normal pools are 25 meters, so just stick with 25. You have different modes. You have drills, regular. We're gonna stick with regular, and you're gonna click start. I'm gonna pause it because we're not in the pool yet, but we just finished our first 100 meters. It's keeping up so far. If you take a look, so we have the distance right at the top, 450 meters. The number right below that is your average time per 100 meters. Mine right now is 2 minutes 17 seconds, and right below that you have the total time of your workout. So right now I'm just at 15 minutes at 450 meters. If I click resume, this is the first time that it's lost count. It should be at 600 meters right now, but it's saying 550. So let's see if that picks back up and evens back out to what it should be, or if it stays where it's at. There's one thing that I want to highlight. So my watch was actually, right now it's at 1,100 meters, but this is after I fixed it. It was at 1,000 meters when it should have been at 1,100. And what I had to do was go underwater and kind of fake swim in place. I then do a flip turn underwater to make it register the lap. Okay, so if you're not doing flip turns when you come to the edge each lap, then you're going to have to make sure that your arm movements are completely different from your like breaststroke, right? So if it's not registering, try and go underwater and do a flip turn, or just make sure that you're doing flip turns with each lap. If you don't know how to do a flip turn, then just YouTube it. There's a lot of tutorials out there to teach you how. But I think that's what's messing it up with the laps, is I'm going over to one lap and I'm just kind of turning around. I'm not doing my flip turns, I'm just turning around and coming back, so it's not registering. And that's how I had to fix it. Like I said, I had to go underwater and do some fake flip turns to get it to register as a lap. So now we're at 1,100 meters and everything's synced up. There we go, 1,800 meters. So we've got 45 minutes of running to do, and as you can see, if you take a peek right now, we're in zone 1, 102 beats per minute. The green is zone 2, and then so on and so forth. The yellow is zone 3. The, what is that? Yellowish orange is zone 4. Red is zone 5, and purple is zone 6. We're not really going to be worried about the zones or anything like that. Yeah, I like time remaining instead of timing clips. I like it counting down instead of counting up. It makes it feel like I'm going faster. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the run. I'll see you guys in 45 minutes. We just finished the 4 miles. 4 miles in about like 50 minutes. Keep track of this, the distance on the treadmill. That's going to be important later. So just keep track of this. Now, the reason that I said that you have to keep track of your time or like your distance on the treadmill is because once you're done and you pause and like you end your workout on your watch, you're gonna have to calibrate it to make sure that the distance is synced, especially because it's on a treadmill and it's not an outside run, right? So what you're gonna wanna do is come in here and finish your workout. You're gonna hold it down. When you finish, you hold down for 3 seconds. And you see it says 4.94 miles recorded, right? That's like an extra mile just added on. So you're gonna wanna calibrate it, and the 4 is fine, but we're gonna change this 95 to 4 flat. And after that, we're just gonna hit confirm, and there you go. And the cool thing about this is you can link your watch to Strava, so the data that comes through here is instantly gonna go to my Strava account. Okay, so we're gonna try this with the strength training. Just gonna unlock it. The way I have mine set up, it's like when you hear, you know, you unlock it, I have to go to more to find my strength training. So let's go ahead and click that. We're gonna start. You get to pick exactly what you're doing. So we're doing dumbbell bench press, which is chest. Oh, and we have to measure our heart rate in place. So let me get the watch on my wrist. Chest. Okay, now we're gonna get the workout done. Let's see how it keeps up. We're supposed to do 10 reps. So let's see. So you see it only registered 5, but when you're done, you click this red button on the side, puts you into rest, and you can go in here and you can adjust it specifically. So that's 10 reps. What is it? This is kind of confusing. I don't know whether or not to put the total or the individual. I'm gonna say 10 of 50 since it's 25 each, right? And then you click this red button again, and you pick exactly what your next thing is. So if I'm gonna do another set, it's gonna be chest again. And now it goes to chest set 2. The second set registered a little bit better, registered 9 reps out of the 10. So it's not too far off, if I'm honest. It's really not too far off. And we click this red button again, and we pick exactly where we're at. So we're gonna click the chest one more time, and set 3. Okay, so that's set 3. But now we're gonna move over to the overhead press. So we're gonna end this right here, and instead of clicking chest this time, we're gonna go up, and we're going to select shoulders, set 4. Let's see how it registers these. It only registered 4, but just like the chest, we can go in here, click this red button, and switch it. We're gonna have to switch the reps, and the weight still says 50, but these are 240, so we're gonna lower that down to 40 as well. Okay, setting up the watch for like a bike ride is actually, you know, pretty simple. So you're gonna do what you've done on everything else so far. Hit that little button, unlock your watch, and then next you're gonna want to find road bike. This gives that a press. And same with like everything else, like you have like your normal start, but then you have intervals, like if you wanted to do, you know, like a certain heart rate, this, that. So what we're gonna do is, and same with navigation, same with like the run, you can add different routes and stuff that you find online. But we're just gonna start. We'll try and stay in zone 2 the whole time. I'm gonna ride for an hour, 30 minutes to 3 hours. We're gonna try and hit 3 hours. We're gonna try and hit 30 miles. We're gonna try and do a 50K, but let's see how it goes. I found this loop, which is like exactly 10 miles. It's about like 10.08. I found this loop. We just did the first one. We just gotta do that 2 more times and then we're at our 50K. Holy shit, we're gonna stop, drink some water and get right back to it. I like this loop. We're at mile 14. I can't really drink water and ride my bike at the same time. I'm not there yet, but so we just killed this water bottle. We're gonna keep it pushing. I'm getting hungry, but we're like halfway done, so it's really nothing. Let's keep going. Okay, so we just did 20 miles. We just did 20 miles. This is the second loop. We have one more loop and then we're at our 50K. We're at 30 miles. I think I feel pretty fine. You know what I mean? I think I could do what we are at. I think it's about like an hour 40 and we're at 20 miles. I can't do the math in my head for that, but it is what it is. We're just gonna drink some water, then get this last loop out of the way so we can just finish it out. I feel good. I feel really good. Oh, let's get this shit. The plan was to give myself 3 hours to complete the entire 30 miles, but we might beat it. I think we're gonna kill it. We're gonna get like maybe 2 hours, 30 minutes, I hope. If you keep on pedaling, your bike is gonna keep on moving forward. Just don't stop pedaling, just keep it pushing, and you're gonna be okay. This should be the last time that we drink water before we're done. 24 miles in, 2 hours, 12 minutes. Feel good, feel good. We're gonna go up the street, turn around, and come back down. And like right next to our turnaround point. Just gonna drink some water and get it done. We only got 5 miles left, we're almost fucking done. Let's get this shit, let's push, 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 push. We did it, first ever 50K. First ever 50K on the Trek Marlin Pool in 2 hours and 43 minutes. Oh my God, we did it. Same as everything else, you're just gonna wanna unlock your watch, open it up, find your run setting. Now inside of here, you know, you have basic intervals. You can do like intervals, you can do target running. And here you have, you know, distance and time target. You have distance, target, time, and you have both, you know, pacer. You have navigation. You can go into your COROS app and you can add like different routes that you find and different routes that you make. You can add them to your watch, which I think is really cool. And here we go. So what we're gonna do though, is we're just gonna start. It's gonna measure my heart rate, so I'm gonna put it on my wrist. Okay, it's back on my wrist and we started the activity. If I hit resume for a second, there we go. Distance 0 right now. What we're gonna do is we are gonna start running back home. And when we get back home, I will talk to you then and I will show you the data, because the watch, like I said previously, is connected to Strava directly. So once I finish this workout, it should instantly transfer to my phone over to my Strava account. So we're gonna take a look at that also. It's gonna be my first outdoor run. Let's get it. My left hip does hurt a little bit, but like I'm saying, we're gonna be going at like such a slow pace that it's gonna be okay. At least I hope so, you know? It's only like 3 miles. I don't think anybody's ever died trying to run 3 miles. But we're gonna go ahead and start this activity. We're gonna hit resume and we're gonna start running. Let's get to it. We're gonna try and focus on zone 2 at max, zone 3. We're just gonna do like a little aerobic pace. I'll see you guys in a little bit. We just finished mile 1. We did at like a 8-minute, 50-mile pace, which is a lot faster than we do on the treadmill, which is pretty cool. My shoes make a lot of noise when I'm stepping. Other than that, they feel pretty nice. We got 1 mile down, only 2 more to go. We're about 2 miles in, and zone 3 out the window. We've been like zone 6, zone 6, zone 5, zone 6, zone 5, which is a-okay. I kind of want to push myself. We're already like all the way back home. Like we only have like maybe like 1.1 miles left, which, you know, we're gonna bang that out in less than 10 minutes. So let's just get home so we can shower and we can end the day out, right? Let's go get something to eat. Let's go get clean. All right, let's get back to running. I'm ruining my time talking right now. Let's get back to it. Now we are like right next to the house. It's about 2.36 miles in 22 minutes. I gotta pause this maybe. I won't pause it, I'll just let it play. 2.37 miles and 22 minutes, 50 seconds. And we're right next to the house. And I'm supposed to run for 45 minutes. I'm supposed to run for 45 minutes at an aerobic pace, and that would have been the entire time, right? If I was at like an aerobic pace, it would have taken me the full 45 minutes to get back home. Today, I just kind of wanted to push myself because it was my first outdoor run, and we did it. I mean, we kind of cut the time in half, right? It's pretty chill, which is pretty chill. I like that, I like that. So we're just gonna end it there, and I'm going to get back inside. It was fun. We just finished the run. If we go to finish, you see how sweaty I am? Hi, Bun Bun. Okay, excuse me Excuse me, Bun Bun. Let's finish this run. And look at that, 2.6 miles, 25 minutes. There we go, that's a 9:45 pace. That's with me stopping and talking in between. That is how you do your outdoor runs. Now we're gonna go do like a big overview of the watch, okay? So we're gonna start off, swimming was the first thing that we did. And swimming, I swim a lot actually. I think swimming is a-okay, besides the fact that it gets out of sync, right? So I feel like I shouldn't really have to focus on doing like flip turns or anything. I feel like it really got in the way, right? At certain points, I had to really focus on make sure that it was still counting the laps, and I feel like I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to check and make sure that my laps are getting counted. I want to just be able to swim and kind of like forget that the watch is even on my wrist, right? The next thing would be the indoor run, and that's kind of the same thing. So the indoor run, you know, running on a treadmill and then looking at the watch and seeing that it added an extra mile on top of what the treadmill said is kind of crazy to me. I don't know how that even happens, but again, you just, at the end of the run, you just have to go through and make sure that you calibrate it and make sure everything is synced up. I don't even know how they would register properly you running on a treadmill, but being a mile off is kind of crazy, right? I think that's kind of crazy. I think it's still good that you can go through and calibrate it after the run, but that's what makes it okay, right? It's the fact that you can go back once you're done and fix it. That's what makes it okay. It's not okay that it's wrong, right? Strength training. So strength training with like weights and stuff like that, maybe it's just a me thing because it is my first like sports watch. Maybe it's just a me thing, but man, it was confusing. It was kind of confusing the first couple times that I did it, but you just have to make sure that once you're done, when you go in there, you're not picking like a specific workout. You're just picking a specific area, you know, like you're picking back or chest, right? And you have to make sure that you click that red button to go in that rest mode, and then again you just have to calibrate it once you're done. So it's like a whole lot of calibration is what I'm getting. I don't know if it's just this watch. I'm pretty sure it has to be like most watches. You have to do a lot of calibrating. So I'm not necessarily going to say that's a negative because it is there for you to go back and fix. So I'm not going to say it's like a big negative, but it is something that you're going to have to do. Now with the road bike and like biking on the road, when you start it, you want to make sure that you connect your GPS signal. Like I'm going to play a clip of it so you can hear exactly what it sounds like. And once that's set, then you're just good to go. I think the road biking and like the road running is one of the best things about this watch. Like the strength training, the swimming, I feel like that's second tier, but the road biking and the road running and the fact that it's connected directly to Strava, I think is insane. Like today we did that 30-mile bike ride, and the GPS, once it was connected in the beginning, it stayed connected the entire way. It saved the entire route. I had no problems with it. And another thing is that if you start your road bike, with me today, I said I wanted to stay in zone 2. If you scroll up, you can scroll up once you start the activity and you can see your heart rate and stuff. So it gives you your heart rate, it gives you your distance, it gives you your pace, it gives you a lot of information, like right at the look of your wrist. And I really love that fact. The last thing would be the outdoor run, which again, just like the road biking, I feel like this watch was made for it. I feel like this watch was made for an outdoor run. It gives you your pace, it gives you your heart rate, it gives you your mileage, and it makes, like, outdoor running makes you run 10 times faster than you would on a treadmill. I swear to God. I feel like outdoor running is a hidden secret compared to indoor running, honestly. I feel like I need to do it a lot more. But overall, I think I would give this watch maybe a 7 out of 10, only because of the constant calibration when it comes to other things besides indoor swimming. I have to do a lot of calibration when I'm doing the strength training. Yeah, it was pretty close sometimes, but it's still, I have to do some calibration, especially with the treadmill. I have to do calibration. And the main thing with the calibrating is the swimming, right? I feel like it's so annoying trying to even it back out, because if I'm swimming and then it says, oh, 1,000, when it's supposed to say 1,100, I have to kind of like keep a mental note for the remainder of the time. Oh, I'm 100 behind on my watch. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I wish there was a way for me to maybe go in there and fix it while I'm swimming and not have to go fake swim anywhere. Like I was saying, this is my first sports watch, but I've done like everything with this thing. I've biked around, I've swam, I've done an indoor run, I did strength training, I did an outdoor run, right? I've even showered with this thing, I've slept with this thing. I have not taken this thing off of my wrist since I've gotten it, and it is at 18%. And I got this watch on September 17th, and right now it is September 27th. So it's been a total of 10 days, and I've kind of just like ran it. I've ran it constantly. I've been using it 6 days out of the week. I haven't turned it off. I've barely taken it off of my wrist, and it's at 18%. So it has a lot of survivability. But overall, I think it's a good watch. It is my first sports watch, like, ever. So, but I am going to give it a 7 out of 10. I would give it a 6 out of 10 because they have it in gray and they don't have it in this like pure white. I would like it to just be pure white. I wish I could have like everything in that, like my bike. I wish all my equipment was just pure white. I don't know why they don't have that. They have like a pure black one, which is like, that's just a different aesthetic. But other than that, 7 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a blast making it. Just like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. One more thing, I might do like a more in-depth like video about the watch, like connecting it to Strava, things like that, because you can really go in there and like there's a lot to it, right? But if you have any like questions specifically or anything, just comment down below.